Hello and welcome to today, where I couldn't come up with anything to film, so I'm just gonna do a get ready with me while I talk about things, because people actually like those types of videos. I like those types of videos, right? Lately, while I've been doing my makeup for work, I've just been turning on a video and like listening to it in the background and like kind of glancing down and looking at it every now and then, but you know. I just bought the Jaclyn Hill eye brush collection, and you know, I want to play with them a little bit, okay? I don't work today. I'm just putting it on to put it on, and then I'm probably going to take it off immediately after I film the video. We're not going to talk about my hair. I was going for like a cute little double bun on top of my head. I French braided right here, but you can't tell because I suck at braiding. Just get over it, okay? I have. So what's going on in my life? Thanks for asking. I did purchase the Jeffree Star concealer and setting powder. I ordered it because there's not a Morphe store like near me. I mean, there is, but it's in Oregon. I have no idea when it's gonna get to me, but it'll get to me, you know, and then I'll do a video on it. I want to do a video where I don't just do, like, I'll include my first impression of it, but I want to use it for a few days and like do wear tests and stuff so that we can see how good it really is, and it's not just me trying it on and then being like, oh my god, I love it, it's so great, and then I never use it again. I want to do like a multiple day wear test. I'm gonna wear it to work and, you know, do check-ins and stuff. So look forward to that when that comes in, because I'm gonna be doing a very thorough test on it. The reviews that I've seen of it so far have been very positive, and I'm excited about it. I've seen some like negative things said about it, like from the get-go, about it not being enough product, and Jeffree thinks he's a luxury brand, but he's just an indie brand. I'm like, he made me an indie brand, but it's a luxurious ass fucking makeup, and $22? I'm okay with spending that money on a product that I think is gonna be good. I believe in Jeffree Star's products. I have a lot of his liquid lips. I have some of his lip ammos. I have 2 of his highlighters now. No, 3, because I have a liquid one as well. And his lip scrubs and a bunch of his eyeshadow palettes. So I have Blue Blood, Blood Sugar, and Thirsty, and I like them all. And you know, he puts out quality stuff, and I think it's worth the money. I think the packaging is super cute, and I am here for it. There's obviously gonna be people that, no matter what, are just gonna naysay and everything, but I like Jeffree Star. I disagree with people who think that he is a racist. I know that he had a moment in the past, but really, if like everybody's past is just gonna be thrown up all the time, like I feel like he is a different, better person. People can grow from their mistakes. Oh my God, can you imagine if we all were just the way that we were 10 fucking years ago? Oh my God. I think about this so fucking much. When I'm having trouble falling asleep at night, it's usually because my head is like cycling through all of the embarrassing or awful shit that I have done or said in my past, and I know that there are people out there that fucking hate me. Like, everybody has a different impression of you, and while you know your story, and so you think of yourself in a certain way, you probably don't think that you're a bad person. There are people out there whose impression of you is, wow, that person is the literal fucking worst. They are Satan, and I hate them. And you can't change their mind because they've seen one little part of you, one mistake that you've made, and you're like, oh shit. Now that's who I am to that person. I hate it. I hate that feeling so fucking much. I used to drink a lot when I worked at Pluckers, and I got into some sloppy, messy situations, and I know that I said fucking things that are just embarrassing and like, what the fuck, and people don't respect me for those times. But you know, I don't drink that way anymore. I'll have like 2 glasses of wine a week because I go to that bar with my boyfriend and I drink a glass of wine, and we go twice a week. So I have 2 glasses of wine a week. I haven't been drunk in a very, very long time, and I don't want to be drunk ever again. I don't like that fucking feeling. I can be tipsy and that's fine and dandy, but even then, like, I just kind of prefer to be sober, and I wouldn't appreciate if people held things against me that I've said or done in the past, because that was old insecure, naive, dumb Rachel, right? That's not the Rachel that is before you today, that has learned fucking about herself and just all sorts of lessons about how to not be a shitty fucking person and that things don't matter. Oh God, you guys, I hate remembering my past. But also, like, if I didn't have those times, I probably wouldn't be the same person that I am today. I don't learn from those mistakes. Just threw my fucking powder brush. My past transgressions aside, I am very happy, like extremely happy. And normally I'm really afraid to say that I'm happy because the last time that that happened, I immediately got fired, like within the fucking hour after being like, I'm so happy, I'm in this good place, you know, just everything is going right for me. Literally got back to the office and got fucking fired. So I've been very cautious of being like, yeah, I'm happy, because then I feel like life just wants to be like, oh, well, here you go. Surprise, bitch. Let's knock you off that fucking happy train. You know what I'm saying? Is Russia gonna take over the world? I feel like that's gonna happen. The water droplets on my mustache are great. I love it. My skin has been having a real bad time. I cannot stop eating carbs. I keep trying to be on the keto diet because it makes me feel better. And when I eat carbs, like my stomach feels like a fucking brick. But for some reason, I just like, I've been so fucking bad. And my skin's not happy about it. At fucking all, dude. Whenever I eat carbs, my body like is readjusting to the way that I used to be. Putting all that garbage in my body just makes my skin break out. By the way, I got another Jeffree Star highlighter. This is in the shade Princess Cut, and it's pink and it's pretty and I like it. Look at this shit. Ooh, bam, bitch. What was I talking about? Oh yeah, I'm happy. So normally when I talk about being happy, I feel like the world just wants to throw me a curveball and be like, guess what, bitch? I'm gonna take you down a notch. But, you know, I'm gonna talk about it because I feel it. I keep having this urge to like just tell my boyfriend that I'm happy, which I'm sure is annoying, but I need to like say how I feel, and I feel very happy. Like, it's been a long time since I've felt this consistently just happy and content. I mean, I'm always pretty content. I do have some restlessness about me where I just feel like I could be doing more and I'm going in the wrong direction. I'm spinning my wheels and not going anywhere. All those fucking cliche things to say. But right now, I just feel like I am in a very, very good place. I finally feel like my relationship is where I want it to be, and I'm in a good relationship. I know I had that one video where I was, you know, I need to break up with my boyfriend, but that is definitely not the case anymore. It has been really, really good. And I'm so fucking happy. I love my job. I love my relationship. I love this fucking apartment so fucking much. It feels like my home and it's amazing. I'm finally able to save money. This is not gonna sound like a lot of money, but to me it's a lot of money. I actually have like $1,400 in my savings right now. I still have a few $100s in my checking account. You know, I'm still living paycheck to paycheck, but it's not as bad as it used to be, where like I would try to save money, but then like a week would go by and my money just wouldn't be stretched far enough. Like I couldn't make it go that extra little mile, and so I'd have to transfer money back from my savings, and my savings would never grow. And it got to the point where I had to like constantly ask my parents for money because and it wasn't that I was like wasting my money and like frivolously spending money. It was just like all of the bills that I had and the debt that I had, the job that I had was stressing me the fuck out. I hated it. I really, like, I've worked in the restaurant industry enough and I am fucking sick of it. Like, I hate it. I can do it and I'm good at it, but I am miserable while I do it because I hate kissing people's asses. I really don't like being like dirty, and working in the kitchen especially, I'm just like sweaty and grimy and gross all the time. The hours are fucked up and I feel like I don't have a lot of freedom in that industry, and just the money especially was not worth it. So now I feel like I have a decent paying job. I've got an awesome apartment, which since I live in the place that I work, I get a discount and then it's split between me and my boyfriend. So I feel like I actually am able to breathe and like just have money. And I do splurge on myself. I just bought the Jaclyn Hill brushes and some more beauty oil. So I spent like $73 at the mall just on 2 items yesterday because I just wanted to. I started saving money with the intention of using that money for my tattoo that I get every single year in September for my brother. And I didn't think that I'd already have this much money at this time. And so what I kind of want to do is open up a separate account, like a credit union, because my bank does not exist in this fucking state. I go through Compass, BBVA Compass, and there is not one. So if I want to pull out cash, I have to like go to the grocery store and get cash back. So I want to pull out some cash and start a credit union. And then I think I just want to transfer additional money over into that credit union and use that money for like my vacation and my tattoos and everything, and just have like an actual savings account. And that's blowing my mind that I can actually do that, because goddamn, I've just had so much trouble like saving money and doing all that. And not because I'm spending needlessly. Like it just, all the bills and the debt, like my ex-boyfriend and I had bought furniture together and the payment was really high. And at first, you know, we bought it because we both were working in the same industry and we had really good pay, but then he quit and started driving for Lyft, and then I got fired and we had an expensive apartment, and then the interest kicked in. So it felt like no matter how much we paid to it, the balance like never moved because the interest was always being charged. And then he got in a car accident and so he couldn't work. So we were relying on my income to pay our like $2,000 rent, and I had to use all of my savings, and we were fucking drowning, like just absolutely drowning. And so my parents recently gave me a loan to where I could pay off that fucking line of credit. And then also I have a discount tire credit card, which you can use for gas. I use it for tires when I need them, which I need to get a new one now because there's a nail in my fucking tire. But paid that balance off with my parents' loan that they gave me, so that now if I need to put gas in it every now and then, I just pay it off every month. But like the payments were like, it was like $300 or $400 to the line of credit for the furniture, and then the minimum payment acceptable for my discount tire card, because the balance kept going up, like kept going up. And so it was like a minimum of $150 that I had to pay to them, and then it was rent, and then it was insurance, and then it was also how do I survive and eat food, and just whoa, dude. And so with my parents' loan, they're letting me pay them back. And so it has been a while since I have felt just comfortable in the money that I have. Anybody else relate? Fuck, dude. By the way, I am using the Precisely My Brow again, but I bought a different shade, 3.5. The ColourPop one that I was using, it's just too hard. The product is too hard, and it was too light of a shade. This I feel like is much, much better, and this product I like a lot better. It's softer and just easier to use. Being trapped in debt and just feeling unsatisfied and unfulfilled in my job and in my relationship, and then, you know, all the emotional shit that just happened in my life and having to deal with that, it was weighing me down so fucking much, and I was so unhappy, just like fucking depressed. I would go through times where, you know, I felt good, but always in the back of my mind, I was just like, when is it gonna fucking end? What is the fucking point? And just now I feel like a weight has been lifted off of my shoulders, off of my chest. I can fucking breathe. I'm in a really good relationship. This fucking place that I live in and work in is awesome. It just, everything feels really easy right now, and I feel happy. I find myself like actually just smiling to myself a lot, just thinking about the stuff that I have in my life right now, and it's a ridiculously good feeling. So you know, if anybody out there is currently in the unhappy phase, man, it'll get better. You just gotta be patient and be willing to make decisions that might seem crazy. You know, I picked up and moved away from Texas with pretty much a stranger, and that has been working out, so that's good. But I never knew like how free I could feel just not living in Texas. I'd lived in Texas for 21 years. 5 years I lived in Arizona. So like I've only been in those two places, and it was just feeling like an endless cycle of just the same shit. And no matter where I lived in Texas, because I grew up in Sanger, and then from Sanger we moved to Arizona, and then from Arizona we moved down to Mission, which is in the valley border of Mexico, Texas. And then I moved to San Marcos because that's where I went to school. And then I moved a little bit north to Kyle, and then to Buda, and then to Austin, and then to Round Rock. And I've also lived in Dallas a little bit. So it's like I've lived all over Texas, and it just always feels like the same shit over and over and over. I'm sad that I don't have my friends here with me. Like, I would really love if Molly was here, but you know, she's coming to visit this week, and we had a Snapchat streak of 99 days, and then she didn't snap me back, and we lost our streak. But we're in communication like every single day, and the technology and internet just makes things so easy. So like, even though we're thousands of miles away, we can still like talk to each other, and it doesn't feel like there's a whole lot of distance in between us. Yeah, I can't just go over and hang out with her, but I feel okay. Things just feel like they're going in the right direction. I didn't know this Chatty Get Ready with me was just gonna be me talking about how happy I am over and over and over, but you know, I just am happy. Being able to interact with you guys. I've got my little audience here. I actually talked to one of my subscribers on the phone for like 2 hours the other day. We were talking about like zodiac stuff and crystals and all of that stuff. We were literally on the phone for 2 fucking hours, and that was a real good time. I feel like I'm in a really good place right now, dude. I don't know what to tell you other than that. Oh my God, on a different note, because I was thinking about spending money, and then I was thinking about HelloFresh. I've been using HelloFresh for a month or 2 now. The food is really good, don't get me wrong. The only thing I have an issue with is like there's not an option for like any type of dietary restrictions that you have. Like you can choose between the classic plan, a vegetarian plan, or like a family plan, but there's no like options to go in and be like, I don't eat carbs, or I don't eat this specific thing, or I have a gluten intolerance, anything like that. Like there's not an option for it. So the food just like, you can go through and select the meals that you want, but they have like a set 15 meals each week that you can choose from. And we've skipped a week because there was like nothing that we wanted. It was like all pork, and we're not really huge fans of pork. Like I like bacon, but I don't like pork chops. And all of the ingredients, you know, it's nice that they come with the ingredients already there, but everything is packaged in plastic. Everything is in its own little separate plastic fucking thing, and it feels very wasteful to do that. I want to explore other things. Like I want to look into like Blue Apron and other meal services to see if maybe there's more variety and like customization that we can do. HelloFresh is a good idea if you don't have any sort of dietary restrictions and you don't have a problem with having all that fucking plastic that you have to throw away. And it's good. The meals are good. Like I'm not knocking the meals. They're delicious, okay? But it's just seems like a lot. We haven't like bought groceries in such a long time because we've just been doing the HelloFresh 4 days of the week, and then on the weekend we go to Brick House and we eat there, which that's fucking expensive. I'm trying to get us to cut down on that because going there 2 times a week, and each time we spend like 70 or 80 fucking dollars. So $160 a week we're spending on this. And then like during the day at work, I don't have groceries to come home and cook, and so I'm like ordering stuff on Grubhub because he has my car, so it's not like I can just go somewhere and get food. I don't have anything to cook at home, so I'm ordering food to be brought to me, which is hella fucking expensive. So I just bought a bunch of chicken, and it's like frozen in my freezer right now so that I can like come home and cook chicken every day and like save money. It's just getting a little expensive. God damn, this is a nice fluffy brush. Okay, JH30, I like you. You're a good brush. So I feel like I'm in a good financial situation, but I want to stay in a good financial situation. So I just feel like all of this spending that I'm doing, like ordering Grubhub every single day at lunch, and like it differs depending on what I order. So lately I've been ordering from Margarita Factory, which is like a Mexican restaurant, and they have this, oh my god, Pollo Diablo. It's this like spicy chicken that's like hella fucking delicious, and I love it. But it runs me $26, including delivery and tip, and it's just for like this little portion of fucking chicken, and I don't get the rice and beans and the chips and stuff that comes with it, and the tortillas, because I'm trying not to eat carbs. At least $26 a day for my lunches. And then the $160 on the weekend that we fucking spend, and then the $78 for the HelloFresh that comes in. And then sometimes we even are just like, oh, I don't feel like cooking, and we'll order something on Grubhub again. And so it's just, existence is expensive, and I'm not here for it. Okay, let's try a different brush. I like that brush. So yeah, life is expensive and I'm sick of it. Basically, it's what I'm trying to say. On a different note, if you have me on Snapchat, you've already heard this story, but I want to tell it on here for more of you, because there's about 70 people that follow me on Snapchat, but I consistently get around 200 views here. So there's about 130 of you motherfuckers that haven't heard this fucking story yet. So buckle up, buckaroos. Going down. My boyfriend and I were driving to go to our fucking bar over the weekend, and I'm driving down the little road that we live on, which is a 35 mile an hour, and I'm going 40 because, you know, go 5 miles above the speed limit. That's just what I fucking do. So, you know, and it's a windy road and it's a small road. People really shouldn't speed down it. It's not a good look. And this truck I see in my rear view mirror is coming up behind me. And I can tell that he's just going a little bit fast, and I'm like, oh, he's probably just gonna whip around me because I'm going too slow for his ass. And sure enough, he just angrily whips around me. I'm like, whatever, you do you, boo-boo. And then I pull up behind him at the stoplight. We're both in the left turn lane, and the sun is blinding me, so I can't watch the lights. So I put up my visor, and then I'm watching his truck to see when he moves so that I know when it's time to go. And so during this time, I have a lot of time to examine the back of his truck. And the first thing I notice is his license plate frame, and it says, "Have a nice day, fuckface." And so I was just like, okay, all right, calm down, a little aggressive. I'm all for profanity, you know, I love it. I say the fuck word a lot. It is in my vocabulary a lot of the fucking time. However, to have that on the back of your vehicle is so aggressive and unnecessary, and just like, there are kids that are in cars that are like seeing this happen, and you're just blatantly like, in my videos, I curse and shit, but people make the choice to click on my video, all right? And that's the risk you run. But out in public, people aren't choosing to see your fucking vehicle. You just happen to be in the same place as this person at the same fucking time. And have a nice day, fuckface, I would say is a pretty terrible license plate frame. So I'm sitting there just thoroughly disgusted by that, and I was like, okay, let's try to look somewhere else. And then I move my eyes up on the tailgate, and there's a Trump 2020 sticker. Have the opinions that you will. I don't want to get political, but I'm not a fan of him. Okay, so I was like, all right, great. This aggressiveness makes a little bit more sense, you know, whatever. And then I look, and on the right side of this tailgate are the letters LGBT, which confused the absolute shit out of me, because I was like, based on the other things on your tailgate, I don't think that you would be in support of the LGBTQ community. And then I was quickly taken out of that confusion, because above each letter was a little picture. Above the L was the Statue of Liberty. Above the G was a gun. Above the B was a beer. And above the T was Trump's face. So it was not in support of the lesbian, gay, bisexual, trans community. It was in fact mocking the LGBT and being in support of liberty, guns, beer, and Trump. So at this point, I'm just rubbed the wrong fucking way. Like this guy, I have rarely been left speechless by what I've seen on the back of a fucking vehicle, but just the combination of all of that, oh, it ruined my fucking mood. Like I was in a real good mood. And after seeing that, I was just like, wow. Wow, what a piece of shit. We finally start driving and he's driving aggressively and like trying to whip around the cars and stuff, like on this little tiny road where the speed limit is literally still 35 miles an hour and he's just trying to whip down the street. And I don't know what he's in a fucking hurry for, but it can't be that fucking important, right? And I'm looking at the rest of his truck and his entire rear windshield is an American flag decal, which is fine. America, all right, great. And then in the top right corner, there's a sticker that says 0 fucks. I don't know if that's commentary on the amount of action that he's getting or that he just doesn't care about anything. I'm guessing it's that he doesn't care, but I would also assume that he does not get laid if he leads with all of this fucking bullshit. Just wow, dude, wow, wow. And I didn't see it, but my boyfriend, because I was just distracted by everything, but apparently there was also like mud flaps on the back of the tires that were skulls flipping you off. And then it had an advertisement across the bottom of the tailgate for AmericanBarandGrill.com. I don't know if that's his place or if he just for some reason really likes that place and decided to advertise for them. Either way, that's not the publicity that you fucking want. Like, it made me want to make a Yelp account and go and just leave the rudest fucking, well, not even rude, just go and leave a review about, wow, this is the type of person that you have like fucking advertising for you. Do you really feel this way? Because that is some fucking bullshit. Also, just FYI, I'm still thoroughly impressed with this fucking palette. I've worn it a lot since that video that I put out and it's just great. It performs really fucking well and I love it. And I even did like a nude look with it the other day. I used Celebrity Skin. I did Priceless all over and then Celebrity Skin like in my crease and built it up. And then I did Crystal Flesh just on top of it. So it was like a really nude look, but today I just want to put blue on my face, you know, I guess. So I know I waited a long time to get on the Jaclyn Hill Morphe brushes train because it's a $50 fucking bag, which you get 8 eye brushes in a bag. So really that's a good deal, but I just don't like spending that much money in one place. But these brushes have been really nice. I've liked the way that they are laying down this product, you know? Why does my eye do this? Look at these fucking lines here. Why do you do this? Why you do this? I want to apply a shimmer with a brush. I normally apply it with my fingers, but you know, we've got this little flat brush and the Jaclyn Hill thing, and I want to try it out. I want to see if I can apply these with a brush. Let's do Ice Tray. Picks up on there. Oh, what? You mean I can have precise placement for a fucking shimmer? Get the fuck out of here. Wow. Damn, dude. These are fatter than the normal Morphe handles, I feel like. And I like them. They feel very sturdy. Ocean Ice? Should we try that? Can this be picked up on a brush? Yes. Yes, it can. Apparently, it can be applied with a brush. Wow, I'm so blue. Okay, we've got this itty bitty little tiny brush that I'm very excited about. I've always wanted a little teeny tiny brush like this. I have no energy. I drank like 3 cups of coffee, but I can't get myself to be like, I don't know. Okay, I'm gonna use Entitled. Oh, so for those of you who are unaware of my issue with Gabby Hanna. Like, I used to watch her and then I unsubscribed from her whenever she did that keto video, and ever since then I've kind of just been like hate watching her channel. Like, I unsubscribed from her, but every single video that she posts I will go to her channel and watch it and just be like, ugh, the whole time watching her. And I don't know why I do that. I can't be alone in that. Like, I know I hate watched Julian Solomira before I started liking him. I don't know why I do that. Why do we do this? Well, I mean, I don't know if you do it. Why do I do that? Where I just go hate watch somebody's channel. And, you know, she just got her little Botox filler and she looks really good. Like, that helped her face a lot. But I just kind of feel like maybe she's getting lost. I don't know. I don't know what opinions to have on her. But all I know is I keep watching her fucking channel even though I hate her. And that's my life. Wow, this little tiny brush is a fucking game changer for sure. Look at that precise ass placement of that inner corner highlight. I feel very weird right now. I'm so sorry for the energy in this video. I feel so strange. This brush is so fluffy and like dense, but not too dense. It's really fucking nice. I'm kind of sad that I sat on this for a long time and didn't fucking get it, because these are good ass brushes, Jaclyn. Miss Hill. Oh my God, did y'all watch her video of her fucking bedroom and her little beauty space that she has? Like, seriously, goals. Oh my God. Dude, Jeffree has so many like launches that he's been talking about that he's gonna be doing. I have no idea what's next. His summer collection, are you doing another summer eyeshadow palette? When is he gonna come out with foundation? Like, I can't wait for my concealer and powder to get here because I really wanna fucking play with it. I don't have enough money to keep up with all of his launches and what he said that is gonna be coming. Like, he's just teased that so many things are coming in a row. I'm like, huh. I don't have the money. I don't have the money to do this. Damn, I know I started talking about how happy I was and I feel like I seem depressed right now. Do I seem happy? I swear I'm happy. I don't know why I'm in this mood today. Oh, I know exactly why I'm fucking hell, dude. I am PMSing like a motherfucker. Ugh. I absolutely need to get my ass back in gear with this keto diet because it had so many benefits, like not only to just like losing weight, but to like as a female, my menstrual cycle, sorry boys, click off. Like, I have always had the worst cramps, the worst PMS, like just a terrible, terrible time with my period, and they last super long and they're super heavy. But then once I started doing keto, it like reset everything, and then my periods were really light. I didn't get cramps at all, to the point where I had no idea when I was starting my period, and it would just happen and I'm like, oh shit. Okay, and my PMS wasn't really that bad, like I wasn't very moody. And since I've been like not doing it correctly, my fucking emotions have been wild. Just all the fuck over the place. I'm supposed to start my period this fucking weekend and my boobs hurt really bad. I took my bra off yesterday and my boobs went whoo, and you know, out of the bra, and I was like, ow. That was uncomfortable, so there's that. And then also the other day, like my boyfriend and I were driving around and I got so irritated at him for literally no fucking reason. I was happy, and then all of a sudden I was just very annoyed, and like every little thing that he did, I was just like, ugh, and I just couldn't bring myself, like I can't fake emotions. I always wanted to be in acting and like do things like that, and I can do that and fake that stuff for the camera if somebody writes a part for me and I know what they're supposed to be like. But my own emotions, I cannot mask. Like if I feel something, you're gonna know that I'm fucking feeling it, because I'm just like, if I'm annoyed at you, I'm not gonna fucking smile at you. I'm not gonna laugh at your fucking joke. Mainly, I just turn into this like quiet, like I just retreat into myself and I just do whatever, and I'm like not gonna talk to you and not gonna acknowledge your fucking existence. And it just clicked right now that that is why I'm in this fucking stupid mood that I'm in, is because I am PMSing like a motherfucker. If you have a woman in your life that has crazy PMS, like just give her some chocolate, give her some space, tell her that you understand, and then like walk the fuck away. And just know that we have a lot of shit going on, man. Oh my fucking God. Wow. Okay. Thanks for being here. I just realized why this video had weird energy. It's because I'm a lady and I'm PMSing. Jesus fucking Christ. Subscribe to my channel and goodbye.